Sometimes a concert gives you more than just music. It gives you a moment that sticks with you. That's exactly what happened when country star Lainey Wilson invited a young woman on stage during her show in Virginia Beach. But this wasn't just any fan. This was a woman days away from leaving home to serve in the U.S. Army, and what happened next had the whole crowd in tears. It was a warm night, part of Lainey's Country's Cool Again tour. The crowd was loud, the lights were blazing, and you could feel the buzz in the air. But then, Lainey did something unexpected. She paused mid-show, looked out into the audience, and called someone up on stage. The woman's name was Caitlin, a 19-year-old who had written a note and held it up for Lainey to see. It said she was leaving in just a few days for basic training. Lainey didn't hesitate. With all the heart you'd expect from someone who's never forgotten her small-town roots, Lainey read the sign, smiled, and invited Caitlin up in front of thousands. "She's got more guts than most of us," Lainey told the crowd. "Let's give her a moment she'll never forget." What followed was pure emotion. Lainey wrapped her arm around Caitlin and told her how proud she was. The crowd erupted in applause, not the kind that fades after 10 seconds, but the kind that builds. The kind that feels like gratitude and love in sound form. And then, like only Lainey Wilson can, she turned it into a full-on tribute. She dedicated her song, "Hold My Halo," to Caitlin right there on stage. Caitlin didn't sing. She didn't need to. She stood with tears in her eyes, soaking in what had suddenly become a defining memory. A goodbye to civilian life, a thank you from total strangers, a night she'll carry with her to boot camp and beyond. This wasn't a staged moment. It wasn't rehearsed. It was real, and that's what made it hit so hard. In a world full of viral clips and PR stunts, this was something else. This was a woman, young and brave, saying goodbye to everything familiar, and a country star taking time in the middle of a sold-out show to recognize what that really means. And Lainey didn't do it for a camera. She did it because that's who she is. Someone who understands that not all heroes wear capes. Some wear combat boots. People often say country music hits different, and nights like this prove it. When the crowd clapped, when Lainey stood beside Caitlin, when the music played, it wasn't just entertainment. It was a community saying, "We see you, we thank you, we'll be thinking of you." It wasn't about politics. It wasn't about the headlines. It was about human connection. Pure and simple. Not every concert gives you a story you'll remember for the rest of your life, but Caitlin got one. And thanks to Lainey Wilson, we all got reminded what true support looks like when it's done from the heart. For more real stories that go beyond the stage, hit subscribe and stay with us. Because in a world full of noise, we'll keep sharing the moments that matter.